It is a Get Fit day. It is a day that I use weights. So we're going to start marching right here. Bring yourself into a march. Now it's a Get Fit day. I have my chair out. We are doing planks. I like to do planks on the chair. I have a heavier set of weights out. I have a lighter set of weights out. We're going to be getting the bigger muscle groups. We're going to get the smaller muscle groups. You know we're going to be squatting when you see the wedge out. I like to use a wedge. It is better for my body. That is not meant for everybody. It's meant for me. So right here comes your march. We're going to march it wide, and I'm going to have you stay wide right here. Just take your wide march. Keep your wide march. Plant your feet. Take some little squats here. Just a chance to get a little bit of movement, hips, knees, ankles. We can keep it a little bit smaller, taking it down and up. We'll do 2 more here. Now with the next one, you can stay up, open your feet wide enough for some side lunges. Just take a nice little glide off side to side. Just a little glide and reach. Now, again, we're waking up the hips, knees, ankles as you slide side to side. You're engaging your core. You're going to see I'm not as deep. This is a warm-up. I'm just getting everything ready for bigger movements in a little while. But right now, it's your chance to just warm everything up. There comes your 4, your 3. Stop in the center. It's a couple plies here, hands on your hips. There's your little slide down and up. Same idea, a little bit more warm-up. I'm not going too deep, just getting everything ready to go for bigger movements. Here comes that down and up. Do that one more time, then stay up. Next move is your tap and reach. You can adjust your toes. Here comes that tap and reach. Tap and reach. You're taking it up and over. Now you lengthen the side of the body. We're going to make it with a sweep across the front. There's across the front. We do this a few times. It is your step touch side to side. Here comes your side to side movement. Now you can make the movement a little bigger if you want, getting a little bit warmer. We are going to do our heel front and our push front. Here we go. Take a heel and push, take a heel and push. Take a heel and push. Now let's keep the right heel forward this time and add your arm circles. Sweep it down and around. Now we're taking these bigger movements, getting everything more ready. Now think dynamic, stretching out the hamstring, arm circles, get your shoulders ready for bigger work. This time you can stay down, stay into your hinge, tap your foot down and up, there's the tap. Now just the foot, that means move your ankle out and in, out and in. Stop the foot, shift the weight forward. Back heel is up, fingertips are up, and then you push down. There is that lift and bring it down. Lift and bring it down. This time back knee comes in, hug a big ball. Wake up the upper back, get it ready for rows. Those will be coming up. Drop your arms, bring the back leg forward. It is your hamstring. Here comes your arm circles, down and around. Take it down and around. Warm up the hamstring. Get that down and around. 2 more times. This is the one you're going to stay down. Tap the toes. Get that movement through your ankle. Toes go out and in. Stop the foot. Shift your weight forward. Here comes that calf stretch. Lift up the heel. Press it down. Lift up the heel, press it down. There's your lift and your lower. Lift, lower. This one, back knee comes in, sweep your arms behind. You're going to see push-ups. Here's your chance, warm up the chest, open up. Drop the arms down, bring yourself up. You're going to add your march to the left. Take a little left march, left march, left march. Let's go ahead, march wide. Keep it wide here. There's your wide march. We will plant our feet. Take your side lunges, side to side. Slide to one side, slide to the other. Now you're getting a little bit warmer. If you want to go a little deeper, go for it. If you want to keep it up a little higher, keep it a little higher. There's your sliding side to side. One more time each side. Plies are going to happen in the center right here. There's that slide down and up. There's your down and up. We'll do 4 more. Here comes 4. Here's 3. It's your 2. Finish this. We'll go into some tap and reach right here, left side first. There's your tap and reach. Tap and reach. Arm is across the front. And right here, march it out. Give yourself a nice little march. March it out. We're going to get ready for our first movement. It is going to be a plank. You're going to see me on my chair. Feel free to go down to the floor if you prefer that. At any time you want to drink some water, add some sips of water in there. Plank, 45 seconds. I'm up high. And then once you're in that straight line, we're going to hold this one. Now I intentionally hold the first one so you can really think of warming up through the chest, the back. That includes the core. Core includes your glutes. You're going to warm up your glutes. They should be engaged here. Your legs are strong and active as you hold it. 10 seconds to go. Keep holding your plank. Countdown is 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring yourself up. And then our next move is going to be a deadlift. You're going to see me grab my heavier weights. I'm ready for heavier weights right now. You could start with lighter weights or no weights, depending how your body feels. Weights are going to be in front of your thighs. And then when you're ready, you're going to do this nice slide down and slide up. Now remember, a deadlift is for your hamstrings and glutes. We are supposed to engage our core. And it's a hinge. I know I say this a lot. A hinge means you press your hips back and away from you. A hinge also means our spine is long and straight. Some of us might need to bend our knees a little bit more to get the extra length through our hamstrings if it pulls on your low back. One more time. And then when you finish that, bring yourself up. We're going to come into a low plank. You're going to see me still on my chair. I'm using my chair for planks. I think using a chair, staying a little elevated now and then, helps with form. It gives you a chance to get set up. Now, once you're here, push down to your elbows. Make sure you still have that active through your chest, your back, your core. If it works for your body, you can add a little rocking forward back. Now, when I rock forward back, that increases the intensity in your core. If you lose the engagement in your core, then you would just hold it. If it starts to irritate your shoulders because you're using your shoulders more than your core, we're more of a saw movement. It's a little slide forward back. And here comes your last one. You can start bringing yourself up. Shake it out right there. And we're going to be going into a staggered, think of it as like a single-legged deadlift. You're going to see me grab my one weight, and I'm going to stick with the heavier one. Now, I'm going to keep my back foot down. I grabbed a heavier weight. I'm coming into my single-legged deadlift here. If you want to work more on balance, maybe then don't use the weight. So we still want to think it's a hinge. So push your hips back. It changes the entire movement. If you are bending your back, then you're not going to get as much into your hamstring and your glute. That's why you'll often see me put my hand right into my hip. I'm pushing my hip back. So I'm using my hand to get that hinge motion each time I go down. So right there, I'm pushing and lengthening my spine and coming up. One more time here. And then when you finish that one, you bring yourself up, you shake out the leg. You should have felt your hamstring working. If you didn't, you need to adjust your form, bring in a little bit more attention. Here comes the other side. Again, I'm keeping my foot down. And then when you're ready, it's a hinge. So right here, that's where I push my hip back and bring it up. So if you didn't feel it in your hamstring there, if you didn't feel your glute working, then we need to adjust our form. This is a push of your hip into the wall behind you, and you bring it up. There's your push the hip back and slide back up. You should feel a lot of work in your hamstring and your glute. If you're not feeling the effort in your leg, you need to focus more on getting this hinge. And then it helps if you engage your core while you do it. There's your down and up. Take one more. And then when you finish this next one, we will go back into our plank. Now, my plank is going to be high. I'm going to use a half jack today. Weight can go down. Hands are going to be on my chair. That's where I'm staying. Before I ever start moving, you're in this perfect plank. And then squeeze the glute and open to the side. Squeeze and move. So the whole idea when you're doing this plank, everything is still, except for that glide of the foot to the side. That's going to give you an indicator how engaged you are through your core. It's about stability. So you need to squeeze the glute before you slide the leg out. That is an intentional part of the movement. Finish one more on each side. And then when you finish, bring yourself up. We are going to be coming back into our deadlifts. You're going to see me grab 2 weights, 1 in each hand. My weights are in front of my thighs. And we're going to go down slow here. So you're going to go down in 3, 2, slide up quick. Here's that 3, 2, slide up quick. So a little slower down, form, think of hips back, and slide up. Is your chest open? We want to keep our chest open. So if your shoulders start rounding forward, get them back by pinching your shoulder blades together. And you have this nice down, down, and slide up. There's your down, down, slide up. You have your 3, 2, bring it up one more time. There's your 3, 2, and bring it up. Now you can go ahead. I'm going to be going into squats. For me, I'm going to take 2 smaller weights and I'm going to hold those. I am doing that because we're going to go into crouches after. I'm going to keep using 2 smaller weights. Where you set your weights is up to you. Here comes that squat. And just like other movements, I like to start with a smaller one. Get the form, and then once you have that, then you can take it deeper if you choose. We're here, total 45 seconds. You're gonna pick your pace. And think of chest up as you slide down and up. That means your hips slide back and down. Take a couple more. We'll take one more here. And then when you finish that, you can keep yourself up. Bring your weights down. You can shake it out a little. Next move is going to be crouches. So we're going to be staying in this leg challenge crouch. That means you're on the ball of the back foot. You're going to be coming into this little hinge forward. So now you're doing your little crouch down and bring it up. We're going to keep our feet planted. Now I want you to really, again, just like we hinged in the deadlift, this squat. This too is a hinge. Now, if you're not feeling good working your quadricep, the front of the thigh, and the glutes, You need to readjust. Maybe you need to wiggle your toes a little bit of the front foot to make sure you're not using your knee joint. Make sure you're pressing those hips back. I am getting low by bending my hips, knees, ankles together. That's different than bending my back down. Let's do one more on this side. And then you would shake out the leg. And we get ready to take it to the other side. Shake it up. You'll set yourself up for the other side. Same idea. You're on the ball of the back foot for support. Shoulders back and down. Here we go. You slide down. You slide up. You slide down. You slide up. So you're super sturdy in that front foot. You should still be able to wiggle your toes. Now remember, we're moving the hips, knees, and ankles. I say that a lot because sometimes we decide it's easier to bend our back than it is to slide down. It takes more effort, but once you get this move down really good, you're going to be happy. It's going to feel so much better in your body. There comes your down. And you're up. You're going to do one more. And then when you finish that one, you're going to stay up. Go ahead, shake it out. Next move is going to be your weight swing. You're going to see me switch to one heavier weight. I do think weight swings are easier with a heavy weight. The heavier the weight, the better the swing is. Well, I don't want to say like 50 pounds, but 50 pounds would probably feel good. Right here, add your swing, sliding back and forth. There's your swing. And we come back to this hole. Are you moving your hips, knees, ankles together? So our tendency is to just move our hips back and forget that we have knees and ankles that can move as well. The whole idea is to keep everything moving. Seconds to go here. 4, 3, 2, and you can stop the swing. And we're coming right back to our squats. So you're going to see me grab 2 smaller weights again. You can use the one heavier one. You will see me on my wedge. Just works better for my body. And then when you're ready, there's your slide down for your squat. And you bring it up. There's your slide down. Slide up. Hips are going back. You pick your pace. Now when we're squatting, you should be able to get all like front of your thighs, back of your thighs, glutes. You should feel them all working. Take one more squat. And then when you finish that, stay up. Lunges are going to be next. You're going to set yourself up. Once our feet are set up, we're going to keep them in that position. Here it comes. Now remember, lunges were up tall. If it bothers your hip flexor, you can hinge a little bit, but it's a straight down. Here we go. It's your straight down, straight up. And just like other movements, I always start a little bit smaller with my first few. Get the movement pattern, and then go deeper. Part of staying small with the first ones, and you can stay small, recruit the correct muscles. That means your chest is open. That means you're feeling your thigh work, your glutes work. You slide down, you slide up. Here's your last one. And then you stay up, you shake it out. Give yourself a little shake, 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 shake. And then we'll get ready, take it to the other side. So once you're here, you're standing up tall. Here's your lunge down. And I switch sides. I'm going to start small. Lots of this it's a huge hip flexor opener. So I start smaller to make sure I can get the back leg open. And then once I feel like it's ready to go deeper, I'll go deeper. That takes more effort. Our chest is still lifted. So squeeze your shoulder blades together so you can't fall forward as much. And it sits nice straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Feel the strength in your legs as you go down and up. Take one more. And then when you finish that, stay up. And we go back to our weight swing. And again, you're going to see me switch out to my heavier weights. One heavy weight. Get a good grip on your weight when you're ready. Feet. And then here we go. 45 seconds. Now, depending how you feel, we just did squats, we did lunges, we did crouches. Maybe your weight swing is a little smaller. You're still going to use your hips, knees, ankles together. You just might not go as deep into the movement. You're still going to get all the benefits of it. It is better to do a safe, effective weight swing than to try to go too low and irritate your back. 10 seconds. And there comes your last swing. You can go ahead, set your weight down. If you need a sip of water, grab a sip of water. We're going to do a little double step touch. So grab your water. I'm going to start the double step touch. You join in when you want to. I'm going to open my arms up. So we are going to be moving on to upper body. We'll be doing some push-ups. We're going to do some rows. But I just want to give you a chance. Little stretch out the legs. Keep them moving after doing the squats and the lunges. Use your space. Go back and forth one more time. And then when you finish that one, shake it out and get yourself ready. Push-ups. Now, you know, I'm going to be doing my push-ups on the wall. I like to do them in the wall in this class. You pick your version. You can go low. You can stay high. So when you're ready, get yourself set up in your perfect push-up. Shoulder blades down, core engaged, lats in place. And then you slide down and up. I use this specifically as a chest strengthener. But we still use our lats. You can use them as you slide down and up. Your core. Take one more push-up. When you finish that one, stay up. And we're going to go right into our rows. Now you're going to see me grab my heavier weights. Rows, large muscle group, because it's your back. One in each hand. And you're going to see me take the weights in front of my body. It's a hinge. So you'll see I push my bum back, shoulders back, and then I slide the weights up my thighs. Now I want you to think lengthen your spine. So I'm pulling up with the weights, but I have this really good solid base through my feet, through my hips, through my core. And there comes the slide up and down. Slide them up your thigh, slide them down. Slide up, slide down. There's your up and down, up and down. Take one more row. Bring yourself up, stand up nice and tall, and we go back to our push-ups. This is a superset. We're going push-ups for our chest, rows for our back. Push-ups, rows. Now, I'm staying high. That's my preference. You take it down lower if you feel like you're not getting enough challenge. And then you add in, down and up. Feel free to go at the pace you want. Just know that we want to avoid using momentum. Make these push-ups count as your chest strengthener. You have this slide down, slide up. There's your slide down, slide up. Take one more push-up, and when you finish it, you can stay up. Give your arms a little shake, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. You're gonna see me come back to my weights. We're gonna go back to rows. This time, we're gonna have the rows next to us by our thighs on the outside instead of in front. Check it out, you still got hinge. So I still push my hips back. There comes that pull-up. So right here, if it is irritating your low back, have a seat. But technically, if you're in a good hinge, you're supporting yourself with your thighs. You're super engaged through your core section. And there comes that pull up. So there's that pull and release. And you're going to see your same pace down, so you're fighting gravity. That's where you're going to get your strength. Slower when you're using weights is always more challenging. You have one more to go, and then you're going to go ahead. Keep yourself up right here. Set your weights down. We're going to set ourselves up, and we're going to do some alternating side lunges. I want to give our upper body a little bit of a break. You're going to go ahead, step off to one side for your side lunge, bring it up, take it to the other side. And all of these movements, remember, are a hinge. So I am getting closer to the floor by using the strength of the bent leg and getting deeper in the hips. That means you have to have more stretch in the inner thighs each time you go down. And again, you can always go at your pace. If you want to go faster or slower, you do that. Just make sure muscles engaged before you move. That's a way to avoid getting injured, is being aware of what you're using. Go one more time in each direction. And then when you finish this next one, stay up. We're going to grab our weights and we're going to go into triceps overhead. You're going to see me grab my two smaller weights. That is my preference today. I change it up. Sometimes I use one heavier weight. You're also going to see me palms in. Again, that's my preference today. Sometimes you see me palms up. Now, once you're standing, bend your knees and pull your belly button towards your spine. That's super intentional to support your low back. So now, if you feel your low back in this, it's all about getting stability. Soften your knees, pull your belly in, get strong through the center, and there comes that up and down. So you should feel the work in the back of your upper arms. Now we're focused on the triceps. One more, and then very carefully bring your weights down. Once your weights are down, we're going to be going into some bicep curls. Palms are going to face the front, shoulders back and down, and we add our bicep curl. You curl up, you slow it down. You know this routine where you go up and you slow it down. Bring it up and slow it down. Same thing goes, softness in your knee joints, a little squeeze of your glutes for support. Now, if you do not feel a challenge in your biceps by the time we're done with our 45 seconds, that's an indicator it is time to up the amount of weight you're lifting. You should feel a little burn by the time you get to your last set. Let's do 2 more. One more time. And then we can set one weight down. We're going to take the weight around the body. It's going to be our core strengthener. Setting yourself up. Feet are going to be flat. And then you can just take the weight around your body. Now you're going to pick your pace. Remember, this is a core strengthener, meaning everything is stable. Squeeze the glutes. Zip up the core. Everything is stable as you take it around. We want to have that stability through our entire body, and you're using the core to control this movement. Now you can switch directions. You take it around in the other direction. And then you double check when you change direction. Did you keep your glutes engaged? Did you keep the zip of your core? And you take it around and around. You have 10 more seconds to go. And then once you finish this one, you can stop your arms. Shake it out. We're going to be coming back to your triceps overhead. You're going to see me grab my additional weight. I'm going to stick with holding 2. You can always switch to holding 1. It is your workout. This is where you make changes and what works best for you. When you're ready, the weights are up. So soften the knees, squeeze the glutes, add your bend and your lift. Take it down and up. Now you're going to hear me do a little rhythm change. I want to bring in the challenge. You are going to go down in 3 counts. There's your 3, 2, single up. It's down, down, quicker up. There's your 3, 2, bring it up. 3, 2, bring it up. One more time. 3, 2. Now bring it halfway down. Add a little pulse and pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms go up. Bring them all the way down. Relax your shoulders. Shake it out because biceps are next. Set yourself up in your solid base. Have your palms face the front. And you're going to be taking your up and down. So here goes your up and down. Now I'm going to be bringing in that rhythm. So that means because the work is on the way down, on the next one, you're going to go down in 3 counts. So you have up quick, but now you go down, down, down. Up quick, and there's your 3, 2, quick up. There's your lift, and there's 3, 2, release, up, 3, 2, quick up. Now on the next one, you're going to stop in the middle, hold it here, add your pulses. There's your pulse and pulse, pulse and pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms go straight. And then you can set one weight down. We have our weight circles. You're going to take the weight around your body one more time. Get your solid feet, shoulders back. When you're ready, you can take it around. Take it around. And again, soften the knees, squeeze the glutes, zip the core. You want to get this stability as you take the weight around. Take the weight around. You're going to switch directions. You're going to take it around in the other direction. There's your circle around, circle around. One more time. And then you're going to hold your weight right here. Take the weight. You're going to lift it up. And we're going to do little halos overhead. This too is a core. So soften the knees. Zip the core. Squeeze the glute. You take little circles. We call this our little halo over our head. You just take it around, take it around. Now you can change the direction, take it around in the other direction. There's your circle around, use control. Zip the core, squeeze the glutes if it started letting go. And you can start bringing the weight down. Bring the weight down, set it out of your way, grab a sip of water. We're gonna practice our tightrope. You know I like to toss this in every class, our little tightrope walk, forward, back. See how your balance is doing today. Give you a chance to relax your shoulders. Focus on heel toe. So I do like to go slower, and that's intentional. I go slower so I can really focus on the balance with each step. If you need more challenge today, you would look over one shoulder as you walk forward and back. Take about 4 more steps. There comes. And then when you finish your 4th one, we will all meet in your center of the room so you can come into your hula hoop circles. We'll start loosening everything up. Heels under hips. There comes your nice little hula hoop circles. We're going to start stretching, loosening everything up. If you were really tense, which happens when we lift weights, here's your chance. Loosen up the hips, the back. Change the direction of these circles. Take it around, take it around. You can relax your arms down, stop your hips, do a little arm swing. Now this is just to loosen up the back, loosen up the arms, just let them swing side to side. Giving yourself a nice release here, taking it from one side to the other side. Stop your arms in the center, and you can take your arms up. We're gonna go right into our tricep stretch. Fingertips up, drop the right hand behind, elbow goes towards the ceiling. There's that big stretch for the back of the arm. Fingertips go up. Now you drop the left. Fingertips go up. You open the arms to the side. Here's a drop of your thumbs. Push back slow, slow. So think push back so you can stretch your biceps. Take your time. And once you're there, you can clasp your hands. Start low. Push down low. Get a bigger opening through your biceps. That's where we're going to start. And then you're going to lift up higher. Now, if you can, you're going to get your palms to come together. So lots of times we have this big space between our hands. Try to clasp them. Get your palms a little closer together. Relax your arms down. Take full arm circles. Here's your chance. Loosen up the shoulders. Loosen up that stretch we just did. Take it up and around, up and around. Do that one more time. And now it's your hamstring stretch. Drop your arms. Take your right foot forward. Toes up. And there's a stretch. Now here's the thing. If you don't feel the stretch in your hamstring, pretty good chance you're leaning off to the side. Get your hips squared. Push your hips back. Remember that hinge we keep talking about. And feel the stretch down the back of the leg. Bring yourself up. Switch sides. Take the opposite leg in front. Hips go back. There's a stretch. And again, if you don't feel it, make sure you're squaring your hips. Make sure you're pressing your hips back. Bring yourself all the way up. Here comes that quadricep stretch. We did crouches, we did squats, we did lunges. I'm holding onto the wall. I want to have this chance to focus on the stretch rather than the balance. And again, if you don't feel the stretch in the quadricep, do little things. Bring your thighs together. Push your hips forward. Lengthen your tailbone towards the floor. All of those deepen the stretch in your quadricep. Relax this side. Take it over to the other side. Get your balance. Foot comes up. And again, maybe it doesn't go all the way up, but you can still bring your thighs together. And then you think a little squeeze of your glutes. Another way to think of that is lengthen the tailbone. Have the tailbone touch the floor as you get that stretch down the front of the thigh. Relax the leg down. Go ahead, shake it out. You're going to open the arms to the side. Now we did all of our rows. I want you to hug a big ball. You're going to hug the ball so you can round through your spine some and stretch between your shoulder blades. Now you can lean to one side, get the lats, try to get a good stretch in all the back muscles around your spine on the left side. Bring it to the center, take it off to the other side. Bring it back to the center. Drop your arms down. Give yourself a shoulder roll. Take the right arm behind your back. We do this in every class. You could have your arm at 90 if you can reach up between your shoulder blades. Take it a little higher. Drop the ear. Lift the head. Relax the right arm down. Here comes the left arm wherever it goes. And then once you have that, you drop the ear. Lift the head. Relax the arm. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Next, it's your inhale. Here's your big inhale. Reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out. Do that 2 more times. Here's your inhale. Reach up. Blow it out. Exhale. 1 more time. Here comes your inhale. Here is your exhale. Thank you, thank you, thank you.